And just a few more minutes. Just going to read out this statement from Fowzia Siddiqui. It's not a generic statement, as I said earlier. It's a statement that's been made to every last one of you personally for coming here today. My letter's kind of falling apart, so I'll do my best. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear friends, it is my honor and privilege to be able to send you this message. I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time and had the courage to come today and to attend this event that will discuss the travesty of justice and inhuman treatment suffered by Dr. Aafia Siddiqui, who to me is simply my little sister. Today marks the completion of 2 years from 86 years of the outrageous and brutal sentence. It is a sad day for all who believe in justice, and such an injustice can prevail for 2 years can go by without correction. I, on behalf of our family and the growing base of supporters worldwide, appreciate the efforts of all of you striving for Aafia in the UK. The only point I really want to make is to let you know that your efforts, voices and actions to make a difference and in the end will be a decisive factor in getting Aafia home and reunited with her children. I say this not just for the sake of making a positive statement, but because we have a track record of success based on this. 10 years ago, Aafia's nightmare began when she and her 3 young children, aged 6 years to only 6 months of age, were brutally kidnapped and forcibly disappeared from the streets of Karachi, the very city I am writing to you from. We were told to remain silent, to trust the government, and that she will be home soon. Days became weeks, months turned to years. Finally, all were given up for dead. But it was persistent activists and a few brave journalists who uncovered the facts of the fact that Aafia was alive. The point is that when people shed their fear and speak out, those who run the world from shadows become terrified that a light may be shed on the evil underneath the masks and of pity and claims of freedom. I can't quite read the next bit because my letter is literally falling to pieces here. Today we have accomplished something that very few families of renditioned and disappeared persons can say. We have found 3 of the 4 children who were taken. While Aafia still has to make the final journey to total freedom, she is at least not in some black site that democratic governments run but claim do not exist. This does not diminish the psychological torture and abusive treatment she still suffers in solitary conditions daily at the hands of the sadistic officials at Carswell Prison. Unfortunately, this is legally sanctioned. And then there are 2 of Aafia's children who are now free. Anytime people tell me that the fight is hopeless or if I feel down, I just look at them and they are the proof of what victory and success is. And they are here, Ahmed and Miriam, living miracles. All of God's mercy and help of courageous people like you. She's talking about you. All this is because of God. Sorry, I read that. Sadly, baby Suleiman is still missing, and the struggle for Aafia is constantly sabotaged with a massive misinformation campaign. Yet our support base keeps growing and expanding numerically and geographically. This is not because Aafia was famous or we were a brand family. This is because she simply cared for people, and so it has touched the hearts of people, because in Aafia they can see themselves and their daughters, their sisters, their wives and their mothers. I believe this is what makes her case so human at its core, and why no matter what lies are manufactured and however many resources are spent, the power of the truth of her story will prevail, and it will take the support of people like you to make the difference. May Allah bless each and every one of you and give you all peace, prosperity and happiness in your lives. Just saying thank you for giving up a part of your weekend to support my sister Aafia cannot describe the depths of my gratitude. While my words may fail me, my God does not.